We stepped in my apostles and I refuse, cause ain't no Christ left in this game. Just
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today on the hill, Mark Mulder.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Randy Arozarena in the box here lets that one go for a ball. They say it went.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. He got just enough of that one. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now batting Wander Franco. And ball 1. Mulder, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next pitch is downstairs.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Down to third baseman, Vinny Castilla. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. That one missed. No outs. Runner on second. Caught him looking for the K.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Greg Vaughn next to hit for the Rays. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground, could be two. Flips it for one. On to Brown, it's two. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ballgame.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. And a pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. That one to first. He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Aledmys Diaz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. This to third. In plenty of time to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third. The right fielder.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, David Justice. First offering misses the mark. Home team down a run. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes. In the air out to center. Arozarena after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
Mulder back to work. And there's a ball. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Got him. And now one away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wide to kick the pitch. Out to short, Diaz. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting in. The second baseman, Isaac Paredes.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Rays. But they hold a 1-0 lead.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Back in Oakland, and now here's the veteran DH, Jesus Aguilar. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena moving under it and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's Brown at the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
It's a good take.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Brent Rooker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Called strike right there. Two down, nobody on. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail here 1-0.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that.
Back here at the ballpark, Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Rosarena takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Mejia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. The pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, Very well done.
Here's Wander Franco. Doubled his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Franco playing up the middle at short, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And now the lefty. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Rooker makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Hey, that puppy, take him.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now.
Back here in the East Bay, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tony Kemp. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Rosarena makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The catcher, Manny.
Here's Manny Pena. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, Franco tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Now it's Jace Peterson.
Peterson.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rosarena moving under it. And that is that. And the A's are gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
The people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't.
And welcome back. Start of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Vinny Castilla.
And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next one misses, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Greg Vaughn next to hit for the Rays. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So digging in, Carlos Pena. He hit into a double play his first time up. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one lifted to left. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lau into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
1 out, runner at second. Yandy Diaz now. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Man at second. And that's outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Now a fly ball to right center. Justice settles under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes now. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a tapper. Throw on to Brown. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0.
What you waiting for? Come and get it. Come and get it. What you waiting for?
Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. The pitch.
Ball.
To the right side, and that's just foul. And now it's even up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, And here is Aledmys Diaz. Rasmussen keeping him close. To short, could be 2. On the run, throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the right fielder.
So up next, David Justice. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Hard hit to third. Gathers and throws to first. 2 away. And now it's Jesus Aguilar. He's over 1.
Jesus Aguilar.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Damon headed for the plate. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Aguilar off of first with 2 away. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
In the air out towards right center. Loud in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Mulder back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side. And foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And the 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Randy Arozarena. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball one there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-1.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Now bad.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard, and now Vinny Castilla. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now bad. The left fielder. Greg.
Next to bat will be the Rays four-hitter, Greg Vaughn. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Franco, the lead runner, out at second. Castilla on at first with nobody out. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
Steal.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Damon snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Brandon
Lau at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
That is strike 2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. The pitch. That one missed.
You know, these Athletics need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now here's the A's catcher, Manny Pena.
Ball 1. 1-0.
And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Jace Peterson.
Third baseman, Jace Peterson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fly ball center field. A Rosarena after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 5-1. Back in Oakland, started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Yandy Diaz. Mulder back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 31 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next pitch is outside.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw, and it gets away.
Now,
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at first, Isaac Paredes. Next to hit for the Rays. That's in there, and that is strike one. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the mark there, and 1-1.
One strike.
He's going.
Runner on the go. On the ground right side. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though. And that's out number one on a tough play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia next to hit for the Rays. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals.
Ha!
One out and a runner at second. And that is cut on and missed.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So digging in, Wander Franco, a switch hitter batting right. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. First pitch just misses. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late. And the pitch. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Diaz around third. 1 run is in. Diaz with a relay home, dives in, beats the tag, he scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. Vinny Castilla, the next to hit. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Jackson on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Two now. Now a screamer into the outfield. That one hops against the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Vaughn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1 low.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Next to hit, Carlos Pena.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. Swings through that.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The count 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. But they tack on 5 runs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Rays 10 and the A's 1. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 6th. And now Johnny Damon. The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Damon checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Paredes hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one drifts inside. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Vaughn has this one sized up, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
David Justice up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one in the air center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Brandon Lau. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball. 1-1.
Strike on the outside. And the count 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Rooker moving back for this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they maintain their 10-1 lead.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stir.